Alrighty, he is back. Sorry for the extended break there, but food was very, very much required there. So we were doing little circuits, and we'd run out of silicon again. Because silicon... Pardon me, Jesus Christ. Silicon is an elusive beast. Oh, looks of things stretch. Oh, I literally just stretched as well. It's fine. Oh, always need a good stretch. I hope it's you, James. I hope it's mutual. And not just a one-way stretch here. Ready for some workout right after eating food? Maybe give it like 5 minutes, let my food go down a little bit, and then we can talk shop on it. Oh, I've missed some oil there, which gives me another stack to play with. I'll also go and ditch some more yellow belts. We don't really need that many yellow belts at the moment. In fact, I should probably just ditch all my yellow belts and just go straight to blue. Just upgrade all the belts I have to blue. As I slowly convert them across. Pardon me. It's going to take a while to do them all, but definitely be worth it. Pardon me. How many have I got left? Oh. Wait, what? That's only 100. I suppose it's not actually that many. It just feels like a lot. Oh, you had me going there, James. Hook, line, and sinker. I would never have known. Never have known. It's when they're sweating away like, oh god, when's he gonna drop it? No. None of that. None of that jazz. Straight in with the... Oh, I cannot... Oh, for fuck's sake, really. Cannot describe how much I am enjoying this upgrade tool. It's just so good. It's just so good. Everything is just so simple with it. Okay, that's all upgraded. That. Me. Oh, crumb in the back of my throat. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Hydrate. Yeah, I will hydrate in 2 seconds. When I finished undoing that fuck up. Oh, God. Some red hydrate, and then some water hydrate. Oh. Interstellar logistics. Excellent. We have interstellar logistics. We can get between planets with ships now. What are we going for next? Let's actually... Oh, shit. No, I didn't need that. Let's do that one, then magnetic particle trap, then high strength materials, mini fusion power generation, then we'll go back and do energy storage. Once we've got energy storage, we'll do interstellar power transmission, and then we'll do gas giant exploitation. Nice. Oh, literally like seconds before I started the stream, or came back to it, I was almost at the stage of vomiting from choking. It was not a good time had by Weasel. Not a good time had at all. Just caught at like the worst possible angle. So, I can't make that because I don't have titanium alloy, I don't have particle containers. Oh, this is my little basic magnet setup thingy that I still haven't got rid of, but also don't really see the need to get rid of it at the moment. It's not really hurting anyone here. Or is it? Okay, we've kind of used a lot there, and I don't really need to use all of those, but we'll slowly replace these and get the upgraded ones. Pardon me. Although I will get rid of the stack just for the moment because we want to head over to the just gonna put a little happy little burner here.
A thermal power station. Such power facilities need to consume chemical energy. If you want it to generate continuous and stable power, you need to ensure a sufficient fuel supply at all times.
Thank you, thank you. I literally just wanted the free space in my inventory. Nothing else. Because I want as much space to go and grab titanium and silicon as I can, but without getting rid of anything that I actually care about. So that should be sufficient space for the moment. Get rid of those. We could get rid of things like glass and all of that jazz. 1 to 2. Supermagnetic ring. Excellent. How do I make those again? Magnets, turbines, and carbon. Pardon me. Where's carbon? Where's my fuel? 1, 2, 3. Get rid of those. Let's go for a space wander over towards. Where's 3? Where is 3? Oh, it's over there. Two AU away. Oof, God. We'll burn quite a lot of fuel accelerating up there. We've got a little bit of our inventory to replenish it, but yeah. Let's head over to our titanium and silicon planet. We'll grab as much as we can and then head back. So it'll be like, what, 8 stacks of each-ish? So we can make some more processors. Get some processors and we'll get some more titanium crystals until I've done the research to do these particle containers. Once I have the particle containers, I can then get an interstellar logistics system, and then I just need to do high strength titanium alloy, which is steel and titanium, which is why we need more titanium. And then we can bring it in automatically. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Which will be the gateway to more and better stuff. Pardon me. I had to pick the time when they are literally as far away from each other as they can. I do think they are actually the polar opposite ends of the... Yeah. Yeah. This is pretty much as far away as they could possibly be. Bit of correction. Got a decent burn speed going. We can't accelerate any faster though, is the problem. Because we won't have enough. Well, I suppose we just slam face first into it, doesn't really matter. And then we can recharge when we actually get there. Maybe. Nearest astronomical unit. Which way up is this planet, do we reckon? Right way? Wrong way? Superhero landing. Right way up, actually. Landed. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10. Pretty good. Is there... Not bad. Should be standing under here though, to recharge my energy before we head back. Pretty good. We can also do these ones. Have that coming in as quickly as possible, and then when I finally get around to it, they'll put the interplanetary station there. Hey Ed, welcome back. Yeah, you caught me just as I was some food. Instead of stopping the stream, I took an extended break, but I'll be going for another 3 hours or so now, so was needed. Oh dear. Oh, get that stretch on. But yeah, how is the day going? How was the task that your wife needed you to do? Oh, it was a big click. Big click of the old shoulders. How are we doing for acceleration? Ugh, don't really want to go beyond that. We've still got plenty of coal. Still got plenty. We've got 2 gigajoules, but it's running not regenerating it quickly enough is the problem. Not a problem. Thank you for coming back. It's yeah, it's like I say. Usually I wouldn't start until like 3 o'clock, but today's been a bit of a weird day, so started a bit earlier than usual. I'm gonna say, where's the sun setting? It's just gone out of camera range. So yeah, started quite a lot earlier than usual actually. So kind of messed up timings with food, but we're also down here now. We're usually up there, that way, up here. But we're down here now because I was kind of getting in the way of half the screen, so I suppose I'm still getting in the way of a bit of screen, but less so down here, less intrusive. It's a weird one though, because every UI is different, so trying to not be in the way for everyone kind of is a losing battle. So jump around a bit, but pardon me. But yeah, we have orange science or yellow gold, whatever you want to call it, well underway now. We are just struggling with titanium for it. So I've just got interstellar transport option. I just need to get particle containers underway, and then I can start to do it, and then we can start the like baby steps towards. Okay, we might need more oil. yeah, we can take the baby steps towards getting it underway. I do need to save some titanium, actually, thinking about it, because I need some to make super alloy stuff. And then that will be more titanium and steel. So we'll probably have to bump up chin in a second. Make sure that's going at maximum rate as well. I was boring at work nights, normally get home at 3 AM. Jesus Christ. So are you in Australia? Are you in America? Or are you somewhere else? Usually those are the two big ones, that's why I default to that. Obviously then maybe other places, but those are the usual ones. So iron, can I expand my iron setup any further? Because we're not really using the maximum belt at the moment. We can go faster to do more steel, but in which case I am quite tempted to do it separately. Go and get some separate iron, which would be down here. Don't really want to do that. We could do it up here, bring that down to somewhere around here for the pardon me, for the sulfuric acid. Magnetic particle track, excellent. So now we have access to interplanetary travel, should we need it, when we finally get the titanium alloy up and running. America Pacific time, makes sense. So what's that translated? So if you're working nights, oh, so now basically. No, so you start in at like basically 5 in the morning for me would be minus 3 hours. Yeah, so you'd start around 5 in the morning, go till so no. Time is hard. Time can be really hard sometimes. I'm not gonna stress my poor little brain out too much of it. Hopefully. As I try and work it out. Desperately. So when I started it was midday. Oh yeah, so it would have been. Yeah. I was right. Ish. More or less. Do I want to slap this on the far end? I kind of have to. There's not really anywhere else I can put it down. It is hard, yeah. Who thought time zones were a good idea? What a dick. I mean, sometimes they have great uses, like giving people heart attacks when the clocks change, but you know, most of the time, just confusing. Why can't we all just run on a single time? I know why we couldn't run on a single time, because no one would agree on what time we had to run on, but you know, it'd just be easier. It's like, oh yeah, this is the time. Everywhere in the world is this time. But that'd be way too much like common sense. Plus, no one would agree. Whose time do we get to use? Do we get to use your time? Do we get to use our time? Why is your time better than our time? It's just wouldn't go well. Would not go well at all. So I need some furnaces because we need to smelt iron to. Actually, am I even smelting? Yeah, because I'm bringing titanium pre-smelted, so I just need to bring the steel and the titanium from here down, and it's gone already. That's literally it. We've used up all the titanium. Well, shit. We are maxed out on these guys though, which is kind of nice. Universal time. I imagine they run on UTC, Universal Core Time, because you know. That's its kind of name. So I hope that's why it's called that. Otherwise that seems very counterintuitive. Yeah, it's called Universal Coordinated Time, but no one runs on it. We just coordinate with each other. Like, yeah. Where's my titanium? So 3 inputs, 3 outputs. we can do that. Hopefully I got it in the right order. Really hope. I'm gonna need some more splitters. That's weird. Do you not? It's in the road. Yeah, you just didn't like that one. Fine. So what do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? What is your poison? Usually, well, I say usually. Some of the time when it's people work nights and are on Twitch, it's something IT related, like server management or customer, various customer support or customer smacking around the face with a baseball bat because they've pressed the wrong buttons. And so titanium's coming in here, these two will come out this side. And then we need the other one. Oh, that only counts as one, okay. So the titanium will come out here. We'll have acid and... yeah, titanium coming in here. At the moment... oh, you drove semis! Have to deliver for the... makes sense. Makes sense. Long distance, like interstate routes, or do you exclusively stick to like a in-state, stay in your own state? But fair. I used to, I say used to play a lot. I played a bit of ATS. Yeah, the amount of people that play ATS and also drive semis is kind of, I mean, it makes sense. Like, it's doing something they're good at, but it always struck me as a little bit unusual that people do what they want for. They play the game that they do for work. Only local can't do. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But is it for a shipping company, or is it just generally for like a store or something? As I imagine most of the interstate ones fairly like company based. Like you're a company and you only ship to this location, but again, no, probably. So I need acid, which is back here, I believe. That's my acid. Yeah, acid line here. I did say I needed to get to an ashen planet, so for those that don't know, spoilers. Ashen planets are the best place to get sulfuric acid because they generally have sulfuric acid oceans. So if you can get yourself one of those, you will be home to unlimited sulfuric acid, which, you know, kind of a good thing when you need sulfuric acid. They make for really good titanium production facilities because obviously you don't need to transport stuff across half the cosmos, but you got to find them, and so far, at least for me, they've been on the rarer side. I think I found like 4 or 5 in total compared to a lot more barren planets or lava planets. But, you know, it might have just been the bad seed for ashen ones. Oh, come on. I say it's taking so long to find that right, but finally got there. Finally got there. There we are. So, supplied with titanium, acid, now we just need steel. And steel I did want to do over here. There is a steel deposit up here. But at the same time, I kind of don't really want to drag it all the way up here. I'd rather just use the stuff. Even if it is in kind of an awkward place now, because there's not really room for expansion on it. We're kind of maxed out on those 11 furnaces. It's local for a specific kind of the same grind every day. Well, that bit sucks. It's always nice to have a little variation, but then again, sometimes times. It's just not possible. Sometimes you just gotta knuckle under it with what you're given. And oh, if that fit in there, that would be perfect. I would really like these to have the slim hitbox, so I could place them in there, but I know they share the same hit one, which wouldn't fit, so yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah, that'd be really nice. That'd be really fit there. Cool. Boom. Okay, and then we head down here to smelt it. I think we head here to smelt it. We'll set up an iron steel smeltery there. Mini fusion power generation. Nice, we've got the mini fusion cells now. We have to get deuterium for them, but we have access to them now, so that's kind of nice. I'll clear these wind turbines because they're now in the way. And then we'll start as close to here as possible. So it'll probably be one away because we need the space for the down ramp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I do is have 2 lines of them. I don't necessarily need to have just one line of furnaces. 1, 2, and go into there. Looked it on that, and in that case, this will come down that lane, and I'll that line. It's getting a little bit crowded around here with the titanium coming out, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll head to there. In fact, I will add a belt up there. So if we got a second one to join to it, we can add them both together. No. Yeah, this is going to get very, very crowded. Very, very crowded, very, very quickly. Lack of item. Pardon me. Need some iron plates. Okay. Did not expect it to be exhausted in those, or could do with some stone if we're making furnaces. Okay, and then I need to put recipes in this, so this is iron. Pardon me. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. I promise it's not COVID. I hope not. At least. Be a bit of a false claim if I said it wasn't and then it was. But I don't think it is. I think it's just a bit of a shitty lungs, basically. Good old shitty lungs. So this will be energy storage, nice. This won't be energy storage. That's iron down. So iron will come out here. I kind of want to send this up the other way, actually. Thinking about it. So steel is down this end. But then I may run out of room because that would need to be pardon me. So if that was coming down there, probably should connect it up so I actually know where it's going. Otherwise I'm just going to end up with random belts everywhere. You come down here. Okay, that's steel connected. Oh god, this is an abomination. Absolute abomination. But at least I can tell myself it's functional, right? Please. Please be functional. Head around to here, down to the end. Around. And we're good on that. Or we would be if I connected it up properly. Yeah, iron coming around there. Up and over, I still think I want that. Just because it gives me space to play with the belts however I want them to go. We'll keep that as is. And that's steel coming down to here. And we just need to connect everything up, which is going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fucked it up. It's going so well. And then on the last, stuck the landing. Yeah, that's steel going. Done. Lovely. Gonna make me lots of tasty steel. Oh, sorry, iron. When it actually starts up properly. I don't think the belts are fast enough to actually keep up with that demand, but. And that's titanium alloy ready to go. So I have titanium in, titanium alloy out. Once we have titanium alloy, we'll be able to make ships that jump everywhere, and then that will sort our titanium alloy out. Oh, we need to make gas first as well. Gas needs super magnets, or just turbines? Just graphene and turbines. I say just graphene. Graphene is like on the polar opposite side of the base, so I might run that with a logistics station all the way over here. Or where is our copper? Copper's over here, but this isn't really a proper copper setup. Maybe it is. How are we doing on power? Not enough to be just hovering. Is the answer. So graphene would be here. We could possibly make particles over here if we transported them that way. How am I doing for wind turbines? Got 14 left to place. Lack of item. Okay, sorted. Every available inch of space is covered with a wind turbine. Nice. That is what we want to see. Planet full of power. And I needed graphene, I needed copper, and I needed motors to make particle tubes. Yeah. Motors. Where is the nearest motors? I think that's a transport job. I think it's just worth doing a transport job. Load copper and... oh, it's probably easy to load graphene and do it down there, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. So we'd need 2 of them. But we need to do graphene first. So copper is here. Where's the nearest copper place that we could tap without interfering with everything else? Well, I suppose if we just had it at the end of the copper line, it wouldn't make any difference, because then the copper has been supplied to everything it needs to be supplied with before getting to here. And then motors are down there, so over here somewhere will do. Yeah, we'll do 2 sets of particles there. We're going to need them for strange matter later, but by the time we're doing strange matter, we do not need to worry about the simple question of where are we getting our graphene from, because we'll have loads. Particles. I don't know how fast they're going to go, so we'll not chance it. We'll put down another one. And then I actually want to bring that up and over. Thinking about it. Mainly because I want to be able to bring them in at a different weird place, but that is just being a little pedantic about where I want it. So graphene goes in there. Let's go get some more graphene as the ice giant 01 rises in the sky. Lovely. What are we missing down here? Titanium? Only titanium? Yeah. I think so. Sweet, making particles. I need to turn the light on. It's getting surprisingly dark here, considering that it's like, it's nearly 5. Nearly 5 in the afternoon, which, you know, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh. Have some more coffee before it gets cold. How much does a hydrogen fuel cell make? Hydrogen fuel rod, sorry. 40 megajoules of power. And it's 1 titanium bar. We could start to make hydrogen fuel. We do have enough. And it would sort of mean, well, I don't need to worry about hydrogen fuel. Grab hydrogen from there. And make me hydrogen fuel rods. You can only hold. Nope. Oh, I'm making hydrogen fuel cells now. That's our power sorted. Titanium in is there. 1 and 2. We full on. Jeez, we are so full on oil. I mean, at least we've got a backlog of hydrogen. That's the main thing. Because we are backed up on red. Why are you not running? You are backed up on hydrogen, cool. What else do we need? Actually, I can get rid of those because I'm not leaving planet until we've worked them out. Get rid of these guys. Because we'll only be using green ones now. Any yellow ones in our inventory were just set to be upgraded eventually when I get the upgrading facility online. Which actually works out well because we do need yeah, we need nanotubes down here because we need them for the upgraded builder as well. So we need 2 of those. 2 of these which need more CPU chips, which I'll need more silicon for. And I'll need more titanium. There we got our first bit of titanium. So we just need some particle containers, which we should be able to get from down here. Particles, yep, we've got 2 sets of particles. We need interstellar hub, I'll need... I can get 1 vessel at the moment. 2 vessels? I mean, it says we can get 4, but I think we go for 4. No, I need to make these as well. Because we need the interstellar one, which will come down probably over here with titanium. No, actually I need 2. I need more than that. What are we out of now? We'd need another one of those, which would need titanium itself. Oh, they stack to 30 now. They used to stack to 20. So that's nice. So yeah, we need 1 more of these, which we can't afford because we need more chips. Potato chips. Oh, how are we doing on this silicon? Ah, yeah, we have some silicon. We have a lot of silicon. I probably should have restricted that, but the amount of times I actually need to check on that is kind of low. So this silicon needs all of that. Just needs to trickle through with the silicon, basically. Core energy will deplete soon, please refuel. Ruh-roh. I was seeing how long I could chance it for. Let's charge myself up and then head back to it. Enough to finish my errand, moving masses of silicon over there. We've still got 1 in there. How many? Yeah, we're okay for solar panels. That's good. So we've got 2 of those. We kind of need another one, and we need more particles for that. We need 3 ships, which I can make 2, because we need more chips. Let's get another one down. Oh, what's the actual issue here? Oh, yeah, I remember now. They run faster than the other ones. 3:2 ratio. Oh, that's not going to work because I can't get past it. Core energy will deplete soon. But we're not using any core energy. Why will you deplete soon? What do I mean? This is going to be a little bit awkward, but it means I can actually get it in. I think that's my phrase of the day. This is going to be a little bit awkward, but it's going to work. Everything I've done has been a little bit awkward, but it's worked. Maybe it's just one of those days. Also, why is my core energy falling so rapidly? Oh, because we're trying to build stuff and we have literally no core energy. That'll do it. Are you good to go now? Oh, you're the wrong machine, that's why. There we are, you're going now. So, you're from? No silicon. I need more silicon coming out of there. Yeah, fill that up. Should be okay to get all of those running, and those do 22.5 per machine, or 30 per machine, sorry, and those will make it 20. Yeah. So we're making. Oh no, sorry, those are 40 per machine because they need 2 per minute. In theory. So we could get an extra machine in, because that's what? 160? Oh, we're making 180? No, we can't get another machine in yet. One more set and we'll be able to get an extra machine in, I think. So, want those. We've got our 3. We need 3 ships. There we are. 1 in each. Then we'll want drones, which I think I need steel for. I probably should start making drones automatically, which would be circuits, thrusters. So how would I make? I'd need it copper. We've got over there. What about thrusters? Steel and copper. Iron. Iron is the only problem. Although iron is here. What about these ones? Those need. Yeah, those are a little bit too expensive to make at the moment. That's fine. That is completely fine. Ish. So transportation. We want our first interstellar logistics hub. We're gonna get rid of that and put it on there.
You have established an interstellar logistics station and opened the first node of logistics transportation among the planets. With it, no need to transport cargo between planets manually anymore. Just set to remote supply in the site on the raw material supply planet. The logistics vessel will bring the cargo to the other planets with corresponding
storage,
remote demand sites accordingly. Setting local supply and demand
storage.
can also inherit the functions of ordinary logistics station at the same time.
Okay, that'll be sorted, and then we'll have the silicon coming out of this one. How the fuck am I gonna do that? Because we kind of need to go directly underneath that. That can be gotten rid of. Oh, yeah, now that's gone, we could... Nope. Shit. I'm not sure how we're going to get silicon over to the solar panels there, but... actually, yeah, I do know. I do know. Oh, one more was needed. Out to there, down, and around the corner. And then that will grab... Oh, looks like we're out of power. Or struggling for power, at least. How are we struggling for power? Yeah, we need 69. Nice. Let's go cap the other pole then. Oh, this is why we're struggling. Yep, that'll do it. But anyway, we'll cap the other pole anyway, because power reasons. Oh, yeah, that. Okay, pole capped. Gonna have to check on the other pole because I need to see how we're even doing down there. Oh yeah, remember we get one extra one on that one. Not quite two, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, it's fine. 102 more solar panels. Not bad. Funny thing is, in my adventures, I don't think I've ever found another Mediterranean planet, which is the one you start out on, but I don't think I've ever found another one. How do we go out? Yeah, we went out to that next one. Damn, we're really deep in that polar night. No wonder we dropped in low in power. I thought it wasn't going to get that bad, but apparently so. But if we have both poles capped, then we're unaffected by the polar night. I mean, yeah, it'll still result in a little bit of drop, but nowhere near as bad as it would be. Yeah, last one. I'm trying to think when I started doing a solar swarm last time, because I haven't touched it this time yet. I know I'm going to need to, and I know I'm probably going to need to delete all of these solar panels at some point, but be low, please refill. Please no run out until I've done this. Go stand under the well, I was about to call it plasma tower, but that's because it's made with the plasma oscillator or whatever it's called. There we are. So how are we doing for power? 90 megawatts we're making. Not bad. Yeah, really deep in the polar winter. Only half of our panels get hit. Like I said, I didn't think it was that bad, but apparently so. I mean, they're not even getting the full amount either. Let's wait for us to recharge a little bit and then we'll head back. Okay, power, good. It's always nice seeing these emerge from the horizon when you finally get to the point where you can make them. Just so nice. And then this one can just be completely removed because we don't need that anymore. We'll come out of this one. Up and over. Down and round. That was weird. Kind of got stuck on a rock. Loves me some ultra dense rocks that I can't run past. Lack of item. Ah, okay. Yep. That would make sense. Okay, so this is requesting those two, silicon and nanotubes, and then we need one over here that's gonna supply those two. Oh, well, not supply, sorry, request titanium and... so you'll be supply, you can keep a maximum of 1,000 in stock, and your demand, local storage, remote demand. And my power's all going to disappear again. It's fine, you didn't need power anyway. So your titanium coming in there, the other titanium is over here. So I think this one needs to be moved back to there. And this one can come up. I'm not sure if this will go across here. Yes it will, question mark. Yeah, we can span the pore, good. I was a little bit worried that we wouldn't be able to, and it just ended up kind of awkward, but... awkward. You know. Because it's ore. I'm sorry. But I'm also not sorry. Titanium. One set of titanium out there, the other set can come out of this one. And only go up one. Titanium is done, crystals are done. We just need to supply this with graphene, which is over here. That's my graphene box. I'm going to upgrade this. Just so it's all consistent. And I don't know if that's going to be enough, but... How are we doing for power? Surprisingly, it's not taking all of it. That's kind of odd. But I'm leaving the top one for warpers. So it won't actually go until it has warpers, which should be good. Okay, that's done on the other end. See them all taking off. How much can drones even hold at the moment? 25, okay, yeah, they really do not hold a lot to begin with, I remember now. You need some drones too. Core enemy fleet, please land soon. Then we just need to go over to our other base and set up said titanium and silicon. And then once we've got those running, we can make ourselves more ships. I think it's all ready to go. So let's go grab a full inventory of fuel cells. That's 4.2 gigajoules. Or 4.1 gigajoules. These hydrogen fuel cells are a little underwhelming. Just a little underwhelming. Like maybe if they had the same burn rate but double the capacity, they'd be a little bit more worthwhile, but considering a stack of energized graphite holds almost as much, I mean it doesn't recharge you as quicker, but considering the stack size is 3.5 times bigger, you have about the same energy, so either make them stack higher so I got more power, or increase the general yield of them if you want to keep the stack size the same. But yeah, they just feel a little underwhelming at the moment. Because last time I just powered on straight through to the fusion cells and I really didn't notice the difference. This time I'm obviously making them a bit earlier. But we'll see how it goes. One thing I do want to do, while I remember, is actually to put this box back, but reverse the polarity on the streams. Can't cross the streams. No, just to build up a little bit of titanium reserve to avoid me having to go over to the planet when it's 1,000 or something. So that'll be good. And now we need to go over there and enjoy the sweet dulcet tones of titanium and silicon being moved automatically. Oh, we actually picked the most optimum time to come here as well, because I think it's in a close approach. Yeah, it's literally at its closest right now. Just need to make sure we're aiming a little bit ahead of it. Otherwise, we'll miss it due to its rotation. No, I probably want to be this way. That's north-south, I think. I didn't even notice how inclined. Oh, that's why it is. Okay. So not only are we inclined on our orbit, which is actually quite an incline, this has got an inclined orbit as well. The gas giant has an inclined orbit. We have an inclined orbit on the gas giant, so it just amplifies. That's why it got so dark. Makes sense. Like we haven't got enough belts for this. Better fucking have enough belts. Actually, I want to go into that one. Because what I want to do is clear this out as well. And you're going to be silicon supply and titanium supply. How much do these ships even hold to begin with? 200. That's not bad. We're barely reaching half the capacity that we're requesting though. Shit. Have I don't have anything there at the North Pole. Have I got any solar panels on me? I have some solar panels on me. Nice. Okay, how's that done for our power? Pretty much fuck all. Love it. But silicon looking good. We're slowly clearing out this chest. When it gets to like 4, I'll stop it, but at the moment that's good. Get that draining. And then it's the same story over here. Although it doesn't look like I'm going to have enough belts for this, this could be problematic. Oh yeah, that's enough belts. Did I? No, I'm not making any more, okay. That should be enough. When it finally finishes. There we are. Boom. Nice. And that'll be Titanium and silicon moved over to the main one. How much silicon have we got left here? 2 million. So, 1 million ingots. I think I hit 36 million ingots on the previous one. So not a small amount of silicon. Oh god. Most absolute disgust. Unloader, sorry, possible. Oh, you have to go there. You're not given any other choice in the matter. Yeah. 6.5 hours. Not bad. For a first automation bit. I know other people are going faster than me, but I don't care. Play the game you want to play. How are we doing? Not bad. Let that run for a little bit longer. And here comes a ship ready to be loaded. Nice. While we're still on our closest approach, let's get back. It's crazy how big the ships get late game as well. 4 times the size for the drones, and 5 times the size for the actual starships. But as I was saying a couple of streams ago, I do wonder whether they're going to add... Because they've talked about orbital platforms, so when they add orbital platforms, are they going to add another tier of ship that's bigger, faster, holds more, but cannot land on planets, so you're forced to use it as like it's like a container ship, I guess. Whereas you've got your like local delivery vans, and then you've got your, oh god, planetary gravity. Yes, oh god, you've got your planetary gravity. That's exactly what I was meaning. No, you've kind of got your, I don't know what you want to call it, like trucks between port and your depot, and then you've got your local delivery van that takes it from to your door. 4 stacks of particles, yes. Yes, we want that. Why can we not make these? Because we need titanium and we need circuits. But now we're getting... We are now getting silicon coming in, so that's nice. We do need a few more ships here. Only the big boys. None of the little ratty boys. We've got enough ratty boys. How are you doing on titanium? 400 requested. So that'll be the first load of titanium. How fast do my starships actually go? Also, we're onto gas giant research, which is cool. So satellite power distribution next. We need miniature particle accelerator, we need Casimir crystals, we need high strength glass, we need particle broadband, and then that will give us the information matrix. Once we have the information matrix, we need to do those. Well, have to wait on that. Oh, it's the furnace is kicking on. Nice. Titanium is the problem at the moment. We only get 200 titanium coming through, and that's split between 2 inputs. but we can get 2 more ships now. I'm just going to set it on to build 1 at a time because we need 9 in each one, 27 more ships in total, so. Three. There's 600 titanium requested. We just need more. Oh, motors required. Actually, I need to check my fuel supply. I'm using an entire stack of hydrogen fuel cells, which is why they suck. I mean, they don't suck. That's probably a little harsh. There are better alternatives. Admittedly, they are more expensive alternatives, or cheaper and faster use ones, but they both seem better than the other option. So, just saying. That's what I would do. Six ships. I didn't actually check what the maximum power rating. 300 megawatts in there. Damn. But I suppose if you have ships continuously jumping 12, 13, 14, 15 light years, you actually might need it. Which, you know, is a lot, but one of those. We can actually build collectors now, can't we? Oh no, we needed this technology, power beaming technology, because we need to charge accumulators in order to do it. Okay, we have finished all the starships we need in that one. We've still got 3 others that require starships, but we'll get onto those. But I think we're okay for silicon in this. He says. Remains unconvinced. You gotta build the thrusters first. Yeah, we definitely need more starships in here. We also need to boost the capacity of them as soon as we can. Which would be... which one is it? Logistics carrier capacity level 1. That's drone, and then we go on to drone, and then we go on to carrier. So this is the one we're aiming for, level 4. Pretty much straight away, if we could. How are you doing? 2,000 requested. Get in there. Oh, kinda get in there. Sweet, that'll be another one done. How are we doing for everything else? Yeah, we just need more titanium and more supermotors. What I should do while we're on a lull is set up the supermagnets, which need carbon and why are you so slow? Oh, I think you're just generally slow there. So yeah, supermagnets need turbines and carbon and something and magnets. So carbon we've got over here, magnets we have on this line, which would have to split somewhere, but this is a massive belt, so that's probably easier said than done. Yeah, I guess we could split it here, if there's room. Collides with other object. No, there is not room. Oh shit. That's better. And then we can get this down. Which is going to be slightly awkward because we'll have to go in one end and then back round and out the other. But it works. More or less. Yellow bolts, fuck off. The only reason I'm keeping 4 is so we've basically got 4 stacks ready to go. A little bit of buffer, although having said that, it probably makes it faster, so we could probably go down to 2. So, magnets over here. Let's get rid of a couple of these. Clear some space for it. Hold in on power. Power load 63%, easy. Turbines, magnets, carbon. Carbon's here, which is not a problem. Wait, was that already in the right place? Yeah, it was. Oh, happy accident. So say you're colliding with other objects. Oh, just trying to build on top of it. I don't know why it does it. For some reason, pardon me. Sometimes it just decides that it's on the same level as what it wants to build on, and it really does not like it. And it's quite odd, to say the least. Just a little bit. You'll come down here. And then to send them back. I still don't use the function keys to select all of them. I really don't like having those function keys as the ones to select the fine tuning of the item. I'd rather just click it. I don't know why. It would be always faster to press the function key because I've got a spare finger for it, but it just feels wrong. Just feels wrong. And magnets. That's not going to work. Looks a bit shit, but does the job. Getting that underneath to go to the right place. It's kind of in the way now. Kind of in the way. And then we'll come along here. Carbon. Follow that footprint. Then we have supermagnets, or supermagnetic rings as they should be called. I always call them supermagnets. Well, supermagnetic rings. I don't think it really makes much difference, or any difference for that matter, but, you know. It's the point. It's the principle, sorry. I believe we need 2 of these for every one of these, so we actually should double this. Interstellar power transmission. Excellent. Transportation. We need reinforced titanium, which does look like it's finally backing up now. So that's nice. And we need another 9 ships. We can get 7. That's the 10 it needed. What is the problem? Titanium still? Yep. So what would that need? That would need iron, gears, and magnetic rings. Magnetic rings we could do fairly easily. We can take them across here. Gears? Gears are going to get a little bit tricky just because of the levels everything's on. And steel's, yeah, steel's, oh sorry, iron is going to be the worst. So we might just have to be satisfied with only one machine doing them. Which kind of sucks, but... yeah, it's fine. One more. What is the hold up on this? Is it just... oh, it's sulfuric acid now. So we need more sulfuric, a lot more sulfuric acid. By the looks of things. We only have 2 working on it, so makes sense. We should probably start making deuterium now too. Go and get a fractionator array set up. Get stockpiling deuterium. As it does take a while to build up. Again, it's another weird one where it doesn't really seem to be happening, and then all of a sudden you need loads, and then you bump up your production, and then again you're fine. Where is the orange? Fine. Yeah, water does seem to be okay at the moment. Boost that up and then that should be alright. Okay. So we'll just start with doubling it, see how doubling it goes, and then if we need to do more, we can always add a lot more on. But as it's an annoying one to set up, I'd rather not just dump loads of sulfuric acid down if we're not going to use it for that long. Sulfuric acid. Successfully doubled. 10 a minute. Sulfuric acid 81. But again, I don't know whether that's because we've only just got 81. Whether we can go much faster. Let's have a look at it. Also, we need more crystals, which again are annoying ones to set up. The sooner we can get the warp engine, the better. Go find a planet with crystals, go find a planet with sulfuric acid. Not the same planet, they won't spawn on the same planet. One requires a habitable world, and one is basically, you know, the polar opposite of that. But it's fine. We will find one soon enough. How are we doing for plastic as well? I'll have to check on plastic once this is up and running. Probably should just check the craft times and things like that, but I'm just gonna slap them down. Oh, really? Buddy, you're killing me. The awkward pile of requirements. So you make 10 a minute and you use 11 a minute. Okay, so we need an additional 1 to keep these running at 100% efficiency. Let's go again. Also, you're going the wrong way. Fantastic. Collides with other object. Yeah. Nice bubbly chemical sound. Super, super realistic when you're making sulfuric acid, I'm sure. But it demonstrates the effect it's going for. So that's nice. Then we need 2 powers, which seem to fit in this space fantastically. Absolutely fantastically. I don't know whether that's an intended feature, or whether it's just happy accident, but... Oh, also, this is now using how much plastic? Each one of those, so we're using 120 plastic. And we're making 20. Yes, we may need some more plastic here. Wait, 20? Yeah, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so we need another 4 of these. Don't know whether I need to increase the speed of these belts, but gonna do it anyway. Oh boy, here I go upgraded again. Yeah, it looks like I need more carbon. Okay, carbon. How are we doing? Yeah, we got plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still don't know how many it takes to fill a belt of these. I know it's 15 to do a 30, so 12 would be... and a half. Be 15 would be 8, so 6 per side to fill up a belt. 7 per side will fill it up and more. That's the wrong way. It's that one. What's that carbon coming to do? Oh, it's going for research as well. Where should we do the fractionators? I mean, there's a lovely space here, just in the middle of the ocean for it. Do a bit of terraforming, I think. Oh, you don't have a recipe either. Where was my other carbon? All the way over there. Don't really want to daisy chain it all the way over here, but I don't really see what other choice I have. Just tapping that one. Oh no, there's a million over here. Million coal over here. So where would that head to? We need to head up to here. Oh me. Getting tired. Although we have been live for nearly 8 hours, so unsurprising really. Might take a breather. If I am going to be coming back later, so save my stamina now, take a breather, come back later. Oh, I need to get that one in. Oh, yeah. Avoid knocking my coffee while still trying to get it of the right bit. So, coal. How are we doing for sulfuric acid now? We anywhere near saturated? No. Diamonds are looking good. How's titanium? Titanium alloy's going really well now. Okay, that's going well. These guys are next. Seven, 8, 9. Going to finish off those logistics vessels in a bit. How are we even doing here? We are looking good on titanium. Burn through those two instead of putting them back. I can't be bothered. Yellow is the problem. Get rid of another wind turbine. How are you doing? Looking good on silicon. We're struggling over here with circuits. Is that just a general production problem, or is that... I'm not sure. We'll see if this backs up or whether we need to put more down. In theory, 2 should be more than enough to keep it going. You should see. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Magnets. Magnets looking okay. They're taking a while to do, but I believe that's just a production problem because we're only making 30 of those a minute, and at the moment we need 20 a minute to make that. Yeah. And half is going to make just to re-back up the belts as they top up again. Yeah. So I need more motors, electric motors, which need gears, plates, and I'm probably better just going and making another facility to do this, because I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Also, what are we doing? We're doing gas giant exploitation at the moment. And yellow is struggling with something. Titanium crystals. Titanium crystals are struggling with production rate by the looks of things. How are we doing for machines? We can build 2 more. Woo! Still struggling for sulfuric acid. But how much is this making a minute? That's making 40 a minute, and we are using on these alone 40 a minute. Or 20 a minute. 20 a minute. No, so that would be 40 a minute. So this alone is using up all my sulfuric acid. And then not considering that each one of these wants to use 10 a minute? Yeah, 10 a minute. So that'd be 80 a minute is our ideal production rate. Barely any of that. Lovely. Ships are returning with silicon. Nice. How many have you got out? You've got 7 out. Wonderful. How am I doing on fuel? 25. Not great. But not terrible. So you seem to be keeping up now with crystals because you needed 15 a minute, and yeah. Wonderful. Awkward numbers, so love it. Love it. Because they are at wait, now it's perfect. Now it's 1 to 1 because these are 10. Because we were at the 0.75 ones, the orange ones, the tier 1 ones, produce at 0.75 production rate, whereas these produce at 1 production rate of 1. So time listed is, pardon me, Jesus Christ, time listed is actually production time. How are you doing on super magnets? Get in there, slowly but surely. So yeah, what's our next objective other than setting up? We just need more. It's always the way. But our next objective, pardon me. Other than getting more crystals, nanotubes, I believe. We don't have nanotubes, which is titanium and graphene. Graphene is here. Titanium is here. Where would we set that up? It's probably going to be right in the arse end of nowhere over here. And what I probably should do is rearrange this line so it comes up somewhere a little bit out of the way instead of slap bang where I'm just about to build. Yeah, that would be good. Instead of, you know, potatoing it hard. Sorted. Now we have space to put nanotube production, and nanotube production occurs in a chemical lab? Yeah, chemical facility. You can burn nanotubes as well for 80% less energy. I did not know that. You can also burn graphene for 80% less energy. I guess in an emergency situation, I could get behind it. I wonder if you could burn... No, you can't. I was going to say, energy matrices are made of 2 fuels, so why can't we burn them? Literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. What am I missing to make more of these? Glass? Yeah, glass. Go get some glass in a bit. Set up these nanotubes, which were titanium and graphene. Titanium is here, so let's rethink this. And then graphene is all the way over here. Okay. We can do this, we do have the technology. In fact, it'd probably be easier doing it the other way, but... so jumpy. So jumpy, just give me the direction I want, please. Collides with other object? Does it? There we are. Heading down the way we want to go. Nanotubes, I don't think I need many of them, only for very, very niche circumstances, so we'll only hold on to a couple. Okay, nanotubes. What do we've nearly done gas giant exploitation, which will give us the fire ice to make graphene and give us hydrogen, which would be nice. Although we are backed up on hydrogen, I believe, at the moment. I think. Yeah. We're not really using all the hydrogen we have, but we have plenty of it. So that's nice. Just need more carbon by the looks of things. That's not getting any carbon. So belts. I need super magnets. I would automate belts, but I also don't want to lose all my super magnets. I suppose we could that as it is. How you doing? You're backed up now. So where would I take said super magnets? They need to come over here, along with graphene. Gas giant exploitation, excellent. Graphene is coming down here at the moment. So it'd almost be better taking the belts over towards here to build them, because these are cheaper than the resources that we're going to be putting into it. Please make me belts. Make me 5 stacks of belts. And we just need to get the damp here, but that's fine spaghetti. What I could do, to be a little bit cheeky, which is quite a good way to make an elevator, is to do that. And then in theory that should be able to go at level 3. 1, 2... Oh, is it level 2, I think. And then we can unload there, which, you know, not bad. Skip ourselves a little bit of hassle with heights. Alright, looks like we need a faster belt there. Nice, blue's being made automatically now. Excellent. Get rid of all the yellow. We have the machines there, which we needed CPUs and graphene for. So we have graphene there. CPUs are over here, but I'm sure I can get them through to over here if I need to make these machines automatically. I want to leave myself a gap there. And machines, so you need graphene coming in this way, machines are going out that way, the actual things are over here, which is going to be a little tricky to get out of, but I'm sure we can manage. Yeah, there we are. He's not easy in the slightest, but pretend it's easy. If I go to there, can you pick up off that belt? You can, excellent. That's the spirit. We only really need one stack now, because the only thing we're using these for is making more higher tier ones. We'll still keep higher tier level 2s, because, you know, they're useful. Then we've got higher tier level 3s. So we'll take 2 stacks of those, 1 stack of 100 ones with green belts, and then we need blue belts. But blue, we need more magnets for those, which need more EM turbines. So I should probably start making EM turbines somewhere in a great quantity. So you'll get machines when I finish that off. Yeah, you got 1 stack there, that's fine. And then you just need quantum... Oh no, sorry, not chips. Quantum chips, processors. Which I really don't want to drain the entirety of. So what I'm tempted to do is, if I can, put a splitter in here. Not enough items? Oh, yeah, we don't have any. That would help in the first place. I don't know whether I can get it in there. No, I can't. I can get it in there now. And I'd need to weave it all the way to here. So, out of this. Sometimes it's so dumb with where it wants to put the belt bits. We are. Level 1 or 2 machines, whichever one you want to call it. Being made auto. Excellent. And then I can go around and remove all the remaining level 1s. Because there's no point keeping them around if we can upgrade them to better things. Still struggling with sulfuric acid because you're not powered. Because of course you're not powered. Typical. Absolutely typical. Just like one key feature not working. Oh, we don't have replacing item. Lovely. I think that's everything. Everything up to level 2. Which will mean that we've only got the correct level machines. And they're being automatically, so we'll slowly accumulate more. And this is only using half of the available ones because I didn't really want to completely drain this, but what I'm going to do is move that down to 5. And then do this. And then it'll only take from the overflow, so always keep 5 stacks in the bottom one. The top one will just take 200 overflow, so that'll be good. And now it's making us assembly machine level 1, sorry, level 2s. They're done automatically. Do we need that? No, that's the silicon. But thinking about it, I actually do want one there. Just not. Not putting onto the belt, taking off the belt. And only a little bit, we only need like a couple of stacks every now and again. 200 should be more than enough. How long do you take to make a machine? You are missing gears? 30 a minute, and you make 20 a minute. So actually we can get rid of that. If this machine's faster than the other one, then we have literally no need for the storage. It's only if one runs slower than the other, or we're going to need a big boost of them at one time, that we actually need it. I do wish I could put them in there to be exported onto the belt. Would be kind of nice. Can I put stuff onto the belt? No. Just gonna have to clear our inventory the old-fashioned way and tell it to keep stocking them. To be fair, we probably only need 1 stack of assembly machines. There's very rare times at the moment where we'd need more than 1 stack of assembly machine, but again, it's one of those where maybe it pays to be prepared, maybe it's better to have more, I don't know. We have an extra 2 blues there. I wonder if it's the same with yellows. Who knows? Spent enough time fucking around trying to fill this and get rid of the level 2 ones that I can't be bothered to sort the other ones out. Because reasons. We still need those EM turbines, which, like I said, honestly it's probably worth just setting up an entirely new area for, because we need so many of them. So we'd need iron, we need copper. Iron, copper, and carbon. Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one on this planet. Maybe we go to another planet and check it out. Oh, iron, copper, and carbon over here. Iron, copper, carbon's already exploited. I mean, what I could always do is just ship it in. We have access to interplanetary ships now, so that's a thing. We're about to get satellite power distribution. Timing. So yeah, now we have access to the sat ones, but we would need frames for that. And can I even make this by hand? No, I can't because I researched. I need high strength, lightweight structure for that, so I need to do sail orbit. We're heading for purple at the moment. And then I probably want, like I said, I want logistics carrier level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4 when we can get it. And what else do I need to do? I really need to go back to the other planet and throw these 9 logistic ships in there. So we've actually got the logistic ships there to do what we need to do. But don't really want to just yet. 60 a minute. Just get rid of a couple of stacks of supermagnets here. Supermagnetic rings. Although looking at the time, I'm probably going to go for another 15 minutes and then call it on the stream, because it's getting towards my dinner time, and unlike lunch, I can't just grab a snack. I need to make myself something, an actual meal. So I'll probably be finishing then, and then hope to be back around 9 PM GMT. We'll possibly continue. We'll possibly play something else. I'm not entirely sure yet. So we shall see. But yeah, that's when we'll be back 9 PM GMT, which is 4 PM Eastern, or and o'clock Pacific time. Hard. Confirmed. So 15 minutes, what do we got? We've got those EM turbines set up. So let's get ourselves a logistics station. Let's get ourselves 10 drones, because drones. And ships. We need more super turbines, which I don't really want to grab because it'll stop us making super magnets, but it does mean we get what we need. So those will be coming in. I need more alloy? No, actually I need more steel. Steel is the shortage right now. Boom. We also got 4 random silicon in our inventory, as you do. Go away, 4 random silicon. So, where did I decide I want to do it? We've got iron here. There's not really anywhere I want to make these because we kind of need a lot of copper and iron, and I mean I could make them here, be a little bit awkward to stretch it that way, but we could, or we could go and find, actually I've got planetary view, don't I? Yeah. Go see the other, oh my god, so many ships are coming backwards and forwards. Icefield Glacioid, you are struggling for copper. What about Sierra? You're actually really poor for copper too, but you do have, no, you don't have any coal. Okay. Also, axial plane inclination 52 degrees. Holy shit. Wow. That's a little extreme. That is a little extreme. This might be one of the rare cases where I'm like, actually, I know what A solar band around the equator seems like a great plan just about now. Because usually I'd do it on the top, but considering how long the polar winter's going to be, and how variable the orbit's going to be, yeah, that's a doozy. I mean, it still might work on the poles, but it just depends on. I mean, minus 7 degrees in the orbital inclination. There's a bit of an oh yeah, we're upside down there. Bit of an enigma there. The other one's not so bad. Sierra 3 is like 12 see it. It's the other way. What about our gas giant? Is that? Yeah, that's at 3 degrees on the orbit. So that's like a normal flat orbit. The other two are awful. But I don't have warp drive, so I'm gonna have to do it here, I guess. The supermagnets. Which, again, I don't really want to because it's going to be a pain in the ass to move everything around. Because this kind of although, actually, having said that, I can be incredibly easy for myself and not be a complete moron about it. Why don't I do that? That would have been so difficult. So instead of struggling and trying to mess around with it here, what I can do is hack this one out. Actually, probably hack both of them out. Let's take a copy of it. So I've got it to paste. Get rid of those. Get rid of that for the moment. Get rid of those two. These will come up and over whatever we're gonna build. Oh, sorry, not whatever we're gonna build. Over the belts that'll go back to where they're supposed to be. To that. Somewhere around that. Endpoint needs to be changed. Okay, and now we can sort of take a detour with these belts round the corner. Does that one even need to be there anymore? It does not. So I need to do... If I'm doing those three down the middle, I'm probably better splitting them instead of trying to do it, because otherwise I'll end up so awkward. I'll end up so awkward. So just hack that bit out for the moment. Hack that bit out. That can be hacked out too, and we'll actually, because of where they can just move the belt around the corner, make it easy for ourselves. So the iron belt will need to go there. That looked like it was up in the air for a moment. Okay. So apparently, if you place them quick enough, you... Apparently, if you place them quick enough, you do not need to worry about the spacing. I did not know that. You can place them much closer together. That might actually have explained some of the stuff that I've experienced in the past. I don't know whether that's a feature. Don't know whether it's intended. Probably not, if we're honest. Because that's kind of changing what the game wants from it, but yeah, today I learned nothing if not educational around these parts. In fact, do I even want those elevated now? Because those are all perfectly positioned to go up and over now. I just spent ages doing that, and I'm going to end up with loads of shit in my inventory too. No, we want this going along the ground. Hey Zip, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream today. Hopefully you are doing well. We are discovering new features like this one. Whereas if you put them down one after another, you can't put them quite as close. Who would have thought? Magic. Absolute magic. But yeah, enough. Just got a screen grabbing some breakfast, hanging out. I need to stop off in a second and grab myself some dinner. Little bit of a difference in the old time zone, which I've been having so much fun with today. Because time zones are hard. So trying to work this out. I want... oh no. 2 there. Because I'm going to have the other one be 1, 2 there. And then this is my favourite little way of doing these. Just because it looks pretty clean. Seems pretty functional. Haven't had any problems with it so far, at least. And you two will come in the right side and we'll do the other side. To go up and over. But yeah, what we streamed today, is it? What was on the cards? Some more Oni or a little bit of something else? Oni is oxygen not included for anyone that does not know. The sort of cartoony colony simulator from Cly. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Can be super frustrating, but as can any game. So it's not really a judge. Oni. Factorio this afternoon. Lovely. I don't know whether I mentioned I was looking at going back into Factorio, but my mods are broken at the moment, so I cannot do Bob's Angels pack, which is a super hard mode version of Factorio for sadists. And yeah, it's broken at the moment, so I cannot recover my save just yet. Gotta wait for them to fully update the pack to make sure I can actually get back on, because I don't really want to waste 200 hours of Factorio gameplay, if I'm honest. That's not my idea of fun. Nope, had it. There we are. Sometimes it's just a little bit funky trying to get it to click in the right spot. And we're also going to move this backwards because reasons. No, come on, there we are. And he can go there. Sorted. Oh, headset is getting low on battery. The old telltale beep. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't even realise there was an oil seep there. I mean, it's not a problem, I can just skip over it with it, but this is kind of annoying that I'd have to go round. Helps if you pay attention. Helps if you pay attention sometimes. You should. I enjoy my Factorio streams as well, but like I say, my mods are broken at the moment, Miniature Particle Collider, so I can't go back to my modded save, which has got like 200 hours in, and no way in hell I'm restarting that. Not at this point, at least. Maybe in the near distant future. But yeah, I will definitely pick it up again. Definitely pick it up again. When is the good question though? When is definitely the good question? Stop beeping at me, headset. I know you're low on battery. Just hold out for another few minutes. In fact, fuck it. Instead of just trying to brute force it, just charge it, you know. That works too. Just restart, make a new save. I could. It's one of those where I want to keep playing where I was at though, and I don't really want to cheat to where I was at. And it'd be so much to go back over. Because yeah, it took me, I mean, the first sitting I did was like 100 hours, and then I did another 80. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. See how feeling after some dinner. But yeah, dinner needs to happen. Dinner needs to happen fairly soon. And is this gonna play ball with me? No, it's just easier to do it differently sometimes. Sometimes it just wants to be awkward and not place bolts where you want it to go. Get rid of that. But at least it's nearly in the right place now. God, I hope I don't have to move it anymore. That would be a little bit annoying. We don't wanna... Are there any other games like I'm considering? Well, that's the problem. I don't really know what to play at the moment, which is why I've come back to this so much. Yeah, I don't really know what I want to play. I mean, well, this. Yeah, I want to play this. No, I'm not sure. It's one of those where not necessarily want to find a new game. The games that I have to release the updates that are supposed to come. That's the final bit. Should all be going now. Back to full speed. And we're not in the way of the oil. We're in an okay spot. We can get rid of that one. Get rid of those wind turbines, because they're not in the way when we want to add 4 more to that, because random beeping in ears, always fun. Do I only play baseball? No, I play all sorts of stuff. I mean, my Steam library is extremely varied, to say the least. Like, before I got back into Factorio, I was playing a lot of Hell Let Loose. A lot of Hell Let Loose. Which is the World War II realistic shooty game. I was playing tanks on it. I really enjoy tanks in that game. But they've kind of ruined tanks, so I don't want to play it. Dyson or Satisfactory. This is true. You have. It's kind of in a creative binge at the moment. I mean, like, I've played Stellaris, I've played shooters, I played League of Legends on the stream. I played a bit of everything, really. But most of the time I find it easy to get lost in factory builder games, as you can probably see that it's gone half past and I'm still not finished. But no, different flavors of the month, I guess. Different flavors of the month. If an update comes out for a game that I'm particularly wanting to play, then play the crap out of the update. Are we even storing motors anymore? No. Shit. I kind of want to store motors somewhere. But I don't know where, because I didn't really leave myself enough space for that. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but this is what I'm gonna do. You know how it's like, oh, I don't want to move the belt again. Yeah, I'm gonna move the belt again. But I'm gonna keep it on the ground this time, so I can actually extract stuff from it. So it'll be there to there. Underground. Oh, sorry, overground. I don't know whether they're planning underground. It'd be interesting to see whether it'd be something they'd consider doing. Because having that additional layer could be super useful in really tight situations, but at the same time it could add a lot of complexity to the ground. To the game, sorry, not the ground. I mean, it'd add a lot of complexity to the ground too, but... the game's the bit I'm sure they'd be worried about. Because then you'd have to render ups and downs and things like that. But yeah, exactly. Maybe go to one of those. Maybe change of pace. We'll see. We shall see. See how I feel later. I mean, it might just be more of this. But don't move the belt that's... Yeah, I don't. No move. No move. Please no move belt one more time. It's been moved enough. It's seen enough in its days. It just wants to settle down and have a sleep. Just lazily transport some stuff from A to B. No more of this moving malarkey. And there's not even going to be enough space. After all that, there is not enough space. Which is just so fucking typical. Of course. No. Yeah, exactly. Belt's, I mean, not to say the belt's past its prime or anything, but you know, it needs it's had a hard life. Just needs to settle down. Enjoy its retirement. Moving iron, copper, magnets, all of the above. There we are. Now we have enough space for it. I thought I had enough space. I need to move it over 1, I think, and then there would be enough space, but I can't move it over 1 because this belt, I don't believe, can go past there. Oh God. That's what you call real kids. That is the definition of real fun. Moving things like 6 times and just working out, yeah, it'll work. Regardless of what you do, it's just not gonna work. Despair, insanity, you name it, it's setting in right now. I mean, what I can do, which is just so janky, but honestly, I'm just gonna do it, because reasons is this. And side with other things. Fantastic. Just so fantastic. There you are, buddy. Yep, just do that. I'm just gonna burn the carbon. Fuck carbon. Magnets. Yeah, I've got rid of the magnets. Yeah, pretty much. Just a little cry though, you know. in the shower, just so no one knows you're crying. That type of cry. It's just so fucking typical. It's just so fucking typical. Like, I should have planned ahead. I should have just moved this out like one extra unit and it'd have been fine. But no, I had to make it as compact as physically possible, and I ran out of space. I thought I'd learned. Yeah, it's not even 1 square too small as well. That's the problem. It's the hitbox on this building and that building are different, so in theory this can fit. I wonder if I can get it to fit. No. No. Problem is, I need my drone not to build the fucker. There we are. Got it. Nope, nope. Yeah, okay, it won't go there regardless. Has Factorio taught me nothing? No. I mean, not to say it hasn't taught me anything, it's more I didn't listen. Which was in the first place. Okay, we've got the engine set up. The only problem now, which is only a slight one, I've made the electric motors faster. I haven't got enough space to make the rotors faster, the turbines faster, because I used all the space that I was going to do to make these faster. So, yay! Casimir crystals are done. Excellent. Sail orbit. Do that next. High strength, lightweight. Yeah. Well, that's a very real possibility. If we're honest. It's just like you're done, bud. Just stop. Just stop. Just take a break. Instead of trying to brute force it, and it's just not happy with it. But like I said, it is way past when I said I was going to stop. 10 minutes, in fact. So I'm going to finish up here, and I need to save this actually, which is going to be stream to Electric Boogaloo. So we'll save this up and call it on the stream for the moment. So I will see who is online to go and throw a raid out to, if there is anyone online, which it doesn't look like there is actually. Let's go see if who is playing DSP. See if there is anyone playing Dyson Sphere Pro. Yeah, time to go and make. I think it's lasagna I'm making for dinner. So that'll be nice. The problem is there's so many people playing at the moment. It's quite hard to find an individual to raid. We are on what? 2.5k? It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. I'm surprised how big the game got so quickly. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I do make a mean lasagna. Let's go see this person. They look like they're just starting out, so hopefully we can catch them at the start. But if you have watched so far, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, night, etc. And hopefully I will see you again later, 9 PM GMT. Have a good one. Take it easy. Bye.